Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMID. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I don't mean to say it the obvious, but I will anyways. Very nice movement today, not only from a price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and definitely well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, so let's map out some levels of support, and then we can talk areas of resistance. So the first level of support is what would be called the ideal level. I mean, if you say, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? That would be if the price can stay up above $3.80. Now don't get me wrong, if the price falls below $3.80, by no means am I saying the entire chart's broken or ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price could manage to stay up above there, that would definitely be a good sign of power on the bulls' part. Taking a step back and looking at things from more so a bigger picture point of view, that is where the purple line here comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, this line here is going to move itself higher and higher. So from a big picture point of view and a very straightforward way to kind of gauge the question, well, how do I measure the health of the overall move? This right here being defined as the overall move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price can stay above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. However you can best visualize that, that is what's being represented. Again, yeah, staying above 380, that would be great. But from the grand scheme of it all, as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls 100% are in ownership of the trend and the chart as a whole. What about levels of resistance? Pretty straightforward here. It's all about the pink line, which on my chart is denoting the 200-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is below at that level, it does tend to act as resistance. So that'll be public enemy number one going forward. But overall, key level right now is just not really necessarily an exact key level, but more so just levels in general are as long as prices are getting higher and higher, and those lows are getting higher and higher, that's what you want to see. So I get it, it's fun to talk about breaking levels of resistance, but just focus on building those higher bases, and in particular staying up above that purple line there. And as long as the trend remains in the bulls' favor, everything else will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.